I would like to review the Chapter 7 checkbox array assignment. In this assignment, you will process a pizza order form that contains a name field, a phone field, and a group of checkboxes for pizza toppings. You will receive two files for this assignment. The pizzaorder.html file contains the completed HTML form. The order_me.php file is a starter PHP file that contains comments, hints, and several missing pieces of code for you to complete. Let's begin by looking at the HTML form. Each topping checkbox uses the same name, topping, followed by square brackets. The square brackets are already included in the starter HTML file, so you do not need to add them. The square brackets tell PHP that more than one value may be submitted for topping. Therefore, the values will be returned as an array. Because the values are an array, we can use the for each loop in order to loop through the array, retrieve the individual values, and show the user what they ordered. On this form, there are two text boxes, and they are validated with HTML, so the user needs to fill them in. Now, the user doesn't have to choose a topping. Our one-size pizza sells for $7.95. They can order additional toppings for $1 each. You will be using a control structure to determine whether or not the checkboxes were checked. If they were checked, then you need to find out how many there were and what the items are that the person is going to have on the pizza. If they did not check any, then we assume they are ordering a traditional cheese pizza for $7.95, and we give them a message. In either case, we will be presenting the user with some information. When I click on the button, here's my response page. I have one message here. You did not order any extra toppings, so you will receive our traditional cheese pizza. I also see my name, my phone number, and the total cost. The total cost doesn't have to be in red, and this content doesn't have to be across the page. It could be down the page. You can lay this page out however you'd like. However, you need to have a message if they order toppings or if they didn't order toppings. The starter file already initializes the variables you will need, including the name, phone number, toppings array, base price, topping price, count, and cost. Now I have checked 3 checkboxes. And whenever you work for forms, you always want to test all variations just to make sure the application is working properly. So I've checked 3 boxes, and when I click the Send button, here is the response page. You have ordered the following 3 toppings, and here are the toppings. Each topping is $1 extra, and here is our total cost. You're going to have to do a little bit of calculations. You also will be using the count function in order to find out how many boxes were checked because each box represents a topping. The calculations in the base price plus the number of toppings multiplied by the topping price. So if you have 3 toppings are selected, the total will be $7.95 plus $3 or $10.95. You will receive a starter order_me.php file with comments and hints throughout the code. You may use the starter file and fill in the missing sections, or you may create your own order_me.php file. At the top of the starter file is an associative array named Allow Toppings. A few values are provided for you. Use the checkbox values in pizza_order.html to complete the rest of the array. The file also initializes the variables that will be used in the program, including the name, phone number, toppings array, pizza prices, topping count, and total cost. The code for retrieving the customer's name is completed for you. Use the same pattern to retrieve the phone number. Next, retrieve the toppings from the post array. Remember that the checkboxes use the name followed by square brackets in the HTML. In PHP, you retrieve those values using the key topping. Because unchecked checkboxes are not submitted, use the null coalescing operator with an empty array as the default. That means that if no toppings were selected, the toppings variable will simply contain an empty array. The is array check is already completed for you. This makes sure that the toppings variable contains an array before PHP works with it. Next, use the count function to count the number of selected toppings. Then calculate the total cost. The base pizza cost $7.95 and each topping adds $1. The rest of the file displays the order information. If the toppings array is empty, display the message that the customer will receive the traditional cheese pizza. If toppings were selected, use a for each loop to go through the toppings array one topping at a time. The starter file uses the allowed toppings associative array to display the name of each topping. The is-set check is already provided to make sure the topping exists in the approved toppings array. Some of the HTML special chars code is also provided for you. This is used to safely display the customer's name, phone number, and topping information. Follow the comments to determine which variables belong in each blank. The final cost is displayed with the number underscore format function so that the price always has 2 decimal places. So the main steps are fairly simple. Retrieve the form values, retrieve the toppings array, count the toppings, calculate the cost, and use a for each loop to display the selected toppings. If no toppings are selected, the pizza costs $7.95. 1 topping costs $8.95, and 3 toppings cost $10.95. Before submitting the assignment, test the form with no toppings, 1 topping, several toppings, and all of the toppings. The main Chapter 7 concepts in this assignment are associative arrays, checkbox arrays, count, and for each. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing your work.